Hi, I'm Jean Ellen. Today we're off on another great adventure in the Great Southwest. Actually today, I think we're going to do something different. The temperature is projected to be 104 today with some high humidity. So I think we're going to stay inside, and I thought we'd do something different today. Let's unbox a Diamond Dotz painting. I really love doing Diamond Dotz, and I gotta say, they don't endorse me in any way, but I do them just for fun. I'm a kind of a seek and find kind of person. I enjoy doing, word puzzles. I like to do paint by number. And if you're into that kind of thing, I think you're really going to enjoy doing Diamond Dotz. Let me show you some of the ones I've done so far. Diamond Dot kits online or at your local arts and crafts store. When you buy them, they come in a box that looks like this. At least the Diamond Dot brand. There are other brands out there, but I do tend to stick with Diamond Dotz. I like how they run their business. If you want to try diamond painting, you don't have to go with the Diamond Dotz brand. There are a lot of brands out there you can do, and you can find them online and in your local craft store. Depends on the style you're looking for. If you're very into puppies, you want to look at whoever makes the ones with puppies, and whether they're a mosaic, meaning that the diamonds cover the entire picture, or, well, I'll show you when we unbox the Diamond Dotz one. Diamond Dotz tends not to be mosaic, where every spot is covered by diamonds. It'll have a background. So I tend to go online to buy mine, or I've been to a store called Hobby Lobby to buy them, only because my other arts and crafts stores in town didn't carry any at that time, and they had a good sale, so I wanted a little hog and I bought a bunch. So I'm going to show you one right now. This is what Diamond Dotz looks like when they come. Nice little box, and I decided I wanted to try the peacock. So let's see what this looks like on the inside. One side, and on here the price for this Diamond Dot was $24.99, but always use a 40% off coupon. I was able to get quite a few on this day because they were having a 30% off all craft boxed craft sale, so I picked out a bunch that I liked so I'd have them. Alright, so now I've opened the top of the box. Let's see what's on the inside. You'll get your canvas, and it'll be in a plastic sleeve. There we go. It was just a little stuck. Apologize for that. So inside the box, put the box down, you're going to get the canvas in a plastic sleeve, and you're going to get the variety of colors of Diamond Dotz in this. Let's open this up and I'll show you what you get. You learn some tricks of the trades every time you do one. Things that make it easier to find the colors you need and things like that. So I'll try to give you some pointers. First thing you're going to get is a small bag. Inside the bag, you get what I call a stylus. You're going to get a pen that you're going to use to pick up your little Diamond Dotz. So I'm going to bring it up closer. And all it has is a hollow end to it. So here's your stylus that you use to pick up the diamonds. you get a tray that you put the diamond color that you're working on. You sprinkle them into the tray. The tray has little grooves to it which help separate them. The diamonds have a flat side and a curved side, and you always want curved side up, so this helps, and we'll talk about that too. Also, you get a little container of wax. It just happens that sometimes the diamonds won't adhere to your stylus, so getting a little bit, dipping it into the wax a little bit will help break the static or whatever it is that is keeping the diamond from adhering to your stylus. So there's a little thing of wax right there. They give you a little grippy to put on your stylus, and I do like these. I think they do help out a lot. They're hard to get on. I'll work on that later. They give you some little sealable bags that you can put your diamonds in so they don't go all over the place. They never give you enough for what you need, so there's ways around that. That's what's in there. And then you'll get your diamonds. And they come in these long, connected little bags. And if you notice on them, they have numbers. So, like there's 8, 10, another 8, there must be a lot of that color, 7, 6. All right, so there'll be a pattern on the picture that tells you which color diamond you need, and I'll show you that also. You want to keep these safe because they'll spill and go all over the place. You'll lose them. Inside plastic tube, you'll get your picture that you picked. So I'm going to unroll it. Let's see which way it goes here. All right, so there we go. There is my peacock. This is a vertical picture, and it does come with instructions, but it's not too hard to do this. Instructions aside, it has a plastic covering to it because when you peel back the plastic, it reveals the very sticky picture coating. That's where you're going to put the diamonds. So the plastic coating that's on top of it that you peel away as you work, and you can hear that, very sticky. And you don't want, dust or hair, pet hair, to land on your painting or your picture. So that's why that covering is there. So along the edge of this, it'll give you the code. Let me get a little closer. So everywhere you see like that 2, you're going to do a 5. You're going to find that diamond that matches that. Get a little even closer. See if it'll focus. It's hard to see, but that's where the codes are. So if you've done paint by number, it's very similar. I used to do a lot of paint by number, but I found it frustrating because, and I'll insert a picture here. Where it got where the spots you're supposed to paint are so tiny, and they'll have an arrow going to that little tiny spot saying that number 22 should be in that little spot. Well, if you accidentally paint another area and cover that arrow with its little directions, you have no idea what color was supposed to go in that little spot. So it got frustrating for me, and having to clean your paintbrushes and whatnot and all that kind of stuff. So I got away from that, and I got into Diamond Dotz. This you can walk away from and do it as needed, no paintbrushes, things like that, and I just think it's beautiful when it's done. So this is the peacock one. I'm actually working on one that I got online. It was difficult to find this one in the stores, so I searched online, and I did find one of my parrots. I'm going to show you a little bit of me working on the parrot one now. One more thing I wanted to point out is a way to store your diamonds. I went and got a, I think it was a floss kit they call it, where you open it up and there was about 18 little openings, and I'm able to put you know, so this one's number 19. And it can have its own little home so I can find it, because I've done it different ways, and to have to flip through all those little bags trying to find number 23 was driving me nuts. So being able to put them in numerical order in some kind of box helps me out greatly. But I also learned that if you have cats, my cat bounded across my craft table, stepped on this that was open, and just catapulted all my beads all over the floor, and it was horrendous. So a little trick is to, when you're done using a certain color, at least temporarily, you can fold down the top where you've cut it open and put a little piece of tape. When I go back to number 19, it's easy to open it up and get some more beads or diamonds out of here. So I did learn, tape them anyway. It's better than having them all over your floor. So this is cool. This was like $1.99 at the craft store. So something like this. I did number them, but it got confusing after a while because not every painting has the same numbers. So I ignore those now. I just know that I do it, numerically in the rows as I work. All right, let's take a look at my parrots. Okay, so this is my parrot Diamond Dotz. This one is unique in that it is very long. Not very tall, but very long. And I just love it. I'm halfway through with it. And so as you can tell, the parrots here on the right, starting with the pink parrot and the blue and then the green, those are completed. And then you move over to the yellowish parrots. You see they look different except for the very bottom corner where I have started working on the last parrot. I decided I'd go from left to right and have them meet up in the middle. Let me remove the plastic coating. There we go. So that's there just to protect it from cat hair and things like that, because I do have cats. All right, so you can see how absolutely gorgeous that is. I'm going to zoom in really quick on this little guy, and you can see the different colored diamonds. And as I mentioned before, it doesn't cover the entire canvas with diamonds. This background is plain, no diamonds there at all. And it will show you on the box that that may be your final product, but you're actually putting diamonds on that amount of area, not the whole thing. Over here on the side is the code. And it's the same on both ends. Now that I'm working on the left and going to the right, it's nice to have a code on this side. So I'm going to go ahead and put the plastic back over the parrots that I have done and move back over here to show you. In fact, I'm going to move the whole canvas on the table more. So when I'm ready to work, what I'm going to do, I peel back the plastic a little bit. I don't want to remove it all because I'll be picking cat hair off this thing. So I expose only the amount I want to work on. Hold on, I need more hands. I have a little jar that for some reason I've been storing leftover Diamond Dotz in, thinking someday I'm going to do my own. But it's a nice little jar. So I use that to hold back the plastic on a certain area. And we'll zoom in. And I see, for instance, I have quite a few H symbols right in this area that I could do. If I look at my little area here, right? A15 is the H. So now I will refer to my little organizational box and find A15. So out of my box, I have found the A15. So I'm going to open him up and pour a little bit onto my tray. I poured some of that color onto my tray, and just so they separate, I'm going to shake them. A little tap, tap, tap. And not all of them landed right side up, so we're going to have to work with that later. But the ones that are right side up should be very easy to pick up and place. This is the wax, and I gotta say, this little wax, I get a new one with every kit I buy. This is my original. It doesn't, if you keep it covered, it won't dry out. So I'm just gonna go tap, 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 whoops, tap, 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 kind of get a little bit of wax on the end of it. Cover that back up, set it aside. Now, all right, so now we're gonna go in, and I'm gonna pick up one of my diamonds. And you see with the wax on there, I didn't even hit him center and it picked up. We're going to go over. We're going to find an H, pop him down, give him a little push, not too much. All right, so let me show you this way. Let's aim for this H and this H right there. I'm going to go in, pick up a diamond, go back over, right there, there's one, whoops, pick up another, push, very easy, and I'll go through and I'll just put diamonds where all the H's is. And this I said I love the seek and find, because up here, I have quite a glare from that light, you get a mix of N's and H's and K's. So good lighting for me is a must, but I love the seek and find to locate the, see if I can get them all without missing any. And I'll work my way, like I said, to the right. I'll probably finish this bird completely, then I'll move to this bird, and this bird, and then I should be done. When you're completely finished putting the diamond dots on the canvas, the instructions do recommend that you take a rolling pin and give it a nice roll, push down, make sure they're all touching, because that will happen that some will get shoved and they won't be fully adhered. I can tell just by running my fingers over. If one is sticking up, I can feel it, and I just give him a shove and he'll go down. So I don't do the rolling pin thing. This is an example of a diamond painting that is a mosaic. Every bit of this Beauty and the Beast is a diamond stone. This is not the Diamond Dotz brand, but it was still very fun to do and enjoyed doing that very much. That's all for today. Thanks for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, feel free to subscribe to this channel. You can also hit the notification bell, and that will keep you informed of when I post new content to this channel. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.